Hey, Bonehead. Good to see you in one piece.
Good to see you in one piece.
Just don't run yourself into the ground. I mean it. Especially with the profound darkness back out and about.
I just killed it, like, immediately.
I'm gearing up to take it on, but we still can't get by without you and my predecessor.
I already took it out, Claire's
So
Craze.
just take care of yourself. Make sure you're eating right and resting when you need to. That's really important. Even Huey said so. I know how much you and my predecessor love to try and do everything yourselves, but give it a rest every now and then. Come to think of it, she's not here right now, is she? Not tagging along by mistake or anything?
By mistake?
Well, that's convenient. I've been meaning to ask you something.
Oh boy.
Listen, you're very close with with Matoy, aren't you?
What are you
Do
implying?
you know what kind of gift she could receive that would make her happy?
Oh.
I've been busting at the seams with things I want to ask her, but I couldn't figure out a way to break the ice. And I just figured, maybe a nice gift would get the conversation going.
You
Maybe
could just
a way
talk to her.
Show her I'm glad she made it back and everything too.
You could just talk to her.
Me, huh? I think you may be onto something. Let's see. I'd love to get... Alright, I think I have an idea. Turns out you were the right person to ask after all.
Oh boy, what did I just get into?
Anyway, thanks for lending me an ear. I'll see you around. Oh, hello. Perfect timing.
Oh?
Me? Oh, I'm on investigation duty. You know, with the profound darkness back and the fall spawn getting more active and all. I figure I might as well use my spare time to go around and gather some intel. I'm resting when I need to, though, so no need to worry.
Okay.
Although, you're the one to worry about on that front. You and Matoy give the rest of us migraines with all your wild stunts.
I just sort of get thrown into this shit, alright?
We can't complain too much, though. I guess it's thanks to your stunts that Matoy's back with us.
Yeah, it's because she's in love with me.
Anyway, the profound darkness may be back, but being bound on Nefarious has kept it in check. So
Yep.
we're in the calm before the storm, essentially. The storm may be massive, but at least we have an idea of when and where it'll strike.
True.
Xiao apparently wants you and Matoy to rest up while we get arcs rearranged and ready to go.
I'm ready to
I
go.
disagree with him on that one. Persona may have offloaded all the F-Factor you two were building up, but it was still a crazy amount. You two really ought to take it easy. Figure out what your bodies need most, and get into the best fighting shape you can.
I'm almost there.
You and Matoy both work yourselves too hard anyway. Give yourselves a little time to recharge. Oh, that's right. Speaking of Matoy, I wanted to ask you something.
Wonder what kind of gift you give
She
her?
read me like a book. It's not to celebrate anything in particular, but I thought it'd be a nice way to tell her I'm glad she's back. Something like that. And besides, I never thanked her properly for saving me way back when.
No, but, I mean...
She seems like the type to tell me it's the thought that counts anyway, but still. Actually, I know I already asked, but I may not need an answer after all. This kind of gift means the most when it's from the giver's heart, so I'll keep thinking. Sorry to bother you.
No bother.
Both of you, let's just take it easy.
This is getting... Oh, they're fighting over who gives a gift.
Here anyway, Claire's Grace. Weren't you out on duty on Nefarious? I could ask you the same thing. I got a report that you were working down on Nefarious. I wrapped up that job already, so I don't see what's wrong with me being here. That goes double for me. I have important business with my predecessor.
Do you know?
Ah, that's a shame for you. It just so happens that I have business with Matoy as well. And by the way, could you drop the predecessor already and call her Matoy like a normal person? Unfortunately for you, she is my predecessor. And I think you're the one who ought to address her with a little more respect.
Matoy doesn't have an issue with it, so what's the problem?
They're fighting over her, and she hates when people do this, so it's amusing.
Oh, like you know what she's feeling. Maybe she hates it, right?
That cuts both ways. Maybe she's just too nice to admit she dislikes Miss Predecessor. Right?
To be honest, I don't really mind one way or another, I guess.
Oh, Jesus!
I'm sorry. I wish I knew why I'm the one getting yelled at.
Because they kind of argue.
Help me out here. I don't understand what's happening.
Did they have a goal in mind?
What kind of something?
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I didn't just come here to argue with my less than brilliant friend here.
I didn't come here to pick a fight either, but someone jumped down my throat all of a sudden.
So you both
Eesh.
wanted to talk to me about something? I didn't do anything to upset you, did I?
No, of course not.
No, nothing like that.
You're completely fine, Miss Predecessor.
Then what's the matter?
Dearest!
Oh, don't these flowers grow on Nefarious?
They do.
Are you serious? We had the same idea.
Both of you wanted to give me these? Why?
Because
You've
things.
just done so much for me. And I wanted to give you something to show how much I appreciate it.
There you go.
I thought and thought about what to give you until these flowers suddenly popped into my head. I had a feeling they'd probably make you happy.
I did wonder if it'd be better to give you something a little fancier.
But these were the right choice after all, I think.
Think.
I adore these flowers. Haven't I said so? Thank you so
Thinks
much.
well you have now.
I can't tell you how happy I am to get these. But I'm actually even happier just knowing how the two of you feel.
Isn't that
It
nice?
feels so warm inside. It's wonderful.
They're happy now.
Hey, Miss Predecessor. How'd you get to be so strong?
By killing a lot of things.
Oh, I guess I have Shia to thank for that.
Oh, I see. Fascinating. Oh, by the way, that's a new weapon you got there, right?
Yeah.
Who forged it for you? What's it like? Is it easy to get the hang of?
Oh, well, Xiao said he had Sid craft this for me.
So it's gotta be really good.
Regular weapons break quickly in my hands, so I couldn't tell you how similar or different this one is.
Intriguing. Huh. By the way, Miss Predecessor, how'd you get to be my predecessor? Did someone pick you?
Well, apparently Xian chose me to fill an empty seat on the Council of Six. Probably to help against Code Abyss, I think. So probably
Maybe.
not too different from you. It sounds like we both suddenly found ourselves being Clara's Craze.
Whoa! So I'm just like you? I don't mind hearing that one bit.
Sure you don't. They're just gonna keep talking. Now Sarah's gonna get upset about it.
Oh, it's you. Ugh. Just look at how clingy Clarice Grays is getting.
He's happy.
Before, she was so excited to pepper Matoy with questions. But when she actually got back, Clarice Grays froze up and couldn't get a word out. Then, the moment we broke the ice with those flowers, she started closing in. Just look at her. She's gone from one extreme to the other.
She's happy. She's got a lot of questions she's never had before.
With Matoy being who she is, she gives a proper answer every time, and that just eggs Clarice Grays on even more.
Oh, just let him.
Ugh, she's clinging like a suckerfish on the side of a fish tank.
Feeling left out?
Huh? No way! Why would I be feeling left out?
Because you Miss Claire's craze clinging to
I'm
you?
not the least bit jealous, and I don't want to be in on that anyway.
Sure you don't.
She's been going on and on about how much she wants to talk to Matoi, so fine, she can talk her head off.
You know, if you really didn't care, this wouldn't bother you so much.
Huh? Oh, hey! Sarah! Damn it, we've been spotted.
Why are you lurking over there, Sarah? Come chat with us. You too, bonehead.
You know, she could just call me Skull and it would be the same thing. And edgier.
You must be curious too, right? Go ahead. My predecessor will answer all your burning questions.
Any response to that?
Sure, I'll answer what I can for you.
Oh boy.
I like a good conversation, and I've been wanting to have a nice long talk with you, Sarah.
Really? Well, first of all, can you explain your tastes in clothes, Matoi? Are you into fashion?
Oh, yeah. I was wondering that too. You have a knack for this particular type of outfit. Is that just your thing?
No, you two just don't change outfits very often.
No, Shao made these for me. They weren't my idea.
What do you mean?
Do you get stronger when you show more skin?
No, that is absolutely... well, it might have something to do with it. I do absorb photons from the atmosphere.
Aha! So if I lose a few layers, I'll be unstoppable.
I don't think that's really where we want to go with this. Also, you're a child.
No, we girls can't just go parading everything in front of everyone.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Well, Sarah, you don't have much of a leg to stand on either.
She's more decent than you are, I think?
Actually, Sarah shows a lot more skin than I do.
Do
but
we really
she's
need to have
so
this
weak.
conversation?
I guess there's not really a connection.
Oh yeah? Wanna try me?
Anime. That's what we're gonna chalk this up to.
I think I could get used to this, actually.
Them fighting over you? Paul. What are you two fighting about?
Hey, great timing.
My brain feels totally fried.
Then go to bed!
You really don't have to try and get through this all at once. I have materials prepared for everything, you know?
Yeah, but how am I supposed to stay focused on those walls of text? They're not gonna do it, but I still want to be ready, so let's go!
No, really, we're only making matters worse by cramming like this. It's time for a break. There's something I want to talk to you about anyway.
Oh, what did I do?
And what might that be?
I want to get you up to date on everything, including everything I just told Ulk. I'm planning to gradually step back from overseeing the everyday operations of ARCs.
Oh?
I'll still make the calculations and predictions, of course. But I'll be leaving management to Ulk, the Six, and all our operatives. There's a number of reasons why. For one, I've seen how centralized control works out. Plus, I want ARCs to move forward of its own volition. But more than anything else, I want to focus on figuring out how we're going to overcome the profound darkness.
Murder it over and over again? Like I've been
To be
doing?
honest with you, I'm not even sure there is a way to start. But we can't just sit on our hands. I don't want any more sacrifices made. The only thing holding the profound darkness back right now is you. Or rather, Persona. You push back the profound darkness, chipping away at its power.
Kinda what I do.
Persona emerged from its weakened state, and used their powers to activate the time stream.
Yes.
They keep turning back time for themselves to just before the profound darkness returned. But they can't go back any further.
And they probably shouldn't.
So they keep doing it over and over, keeping its powers locked away.
But that means Persona has to keep...
Exactly. They're sacrificing themselves for the benefit of us all. The thing is, we can't be sure how long this cycle will last.
And for what it's worth, I did kill Profound Darkness in like 2 minutes, so he's gonna do this quite often.
That's exactly why I want to focus on my calculations and find us a way to get everyone out alive. But, unfortunately, it seems we still have some other disturbances to handle first.
He wants to save Persona.
We got a situation on our hands.
Excuse me?
Often?
I didn't even see you there, mate. Listen, I'm not sure exactly how to explain this, but... Well, you see, so there's Yusi, right? Something came from her, or from somewhere. Or was maybe, like, birthed?
Yusi was pregnant?
I don't know how to explain it all, okay? Just, can you come with me right now? Please. It'll make more sense if you see it for yourself. I'm begging you, mate.
Okay.
He seemed flustered.
His vitals I'll check out, so this is clearly nothing life-threatening. But whatever it is, it sure has him worked up.
Oh shit.
It seems a new future that no one yet knows is beginning to come to fruition before our very eyes. I have a feeling this may be the final divergence matrix I give you.
That's fine.
I'm trying to devise another way to visualize the possibilities, but we'll save that for another time, I guess.
So happy that
For now,
system isn't in the
just do
game.
what you always do.
Oi! Over here, mate! Sorry to pull you all the way here, but I just don't have the words for what's going on.
Oh.
Fastest way is probably for you to take a gander for yourself.
Now you're here too? This keeps getting blown further and further out of proportion.
You sure about that?
But you see,
Oh, a visitor. Did you come all this way just to see me?
See what's going on.
You must be the ARCS operative these two mentioned. My name is Aurora. Pleasure to meet you.
Hello,
I
small
guess
child.
my name wouldn't ring a bell for you, would it?
Should it?
Here, let me put it in terms you'd understand. You may know me as the very first apprentice. The original, you could say.
Oh.
Ouch! What was that for, you barbarian?
That's something, really. Calling yourself the original? Big talk for someone who barely even remembers being apprentice.
That's quite rich coming from an incompetent swine like you.
Slap her again.
you see why I couldn't explain this? Not only did I not get it, but neither does Yusi, the one this actually happened to. This cheeky little miss was certainly born out of Yusi, calling herself apprentice.
Often, do me a favor and don't use the word born here. The thought makes me gag.
Right back at
Fair.
you, barbarian woman. I'm stuck looking like a child due to your complete incompetence and inadequacy.
Excuse me?
Although, I can't deny it's nice to be young again like I'd hoped.
You must be the apprentice that was there before.
Let me
Lita.
make this clear. I don't have the foggiest idea as to why I've been revived. All I can tell you for certain is that I've merged with Euclita here. We're literally inseparable, much to my dismay.
I'm sure.
On that point, we agree.
Uh-huh. Well, seeing that you're so miserable, you must love the company.
Why?
I've hit a dead end asking these two, and searching my memory hasn't been fruitful either. So, I'll ask you,
Hmm?
any idea as to why I might have appeared this way?
Could it be because I killed PD?
Why would I, a faint echo left in Apprentice, have suddenly appeared now in such a lackluster form? What? Are you saying the profound darkness has come back? Again?
Yeah.
Explain that again.
Do try opening a dictionary sometimes, Euclida. If you want to know more, there's a favor
You're a
I need
photoner,
from
aren't you?
first. A nice quid pro quo, if that phrase still means anything to you kids today.
Who exactly do you think you are?
I used to be known as a goddess, I'll have you know. Well, seeing as I've returned to the plane of existence, I'd like to have a look around this planet. Maybe we'll find a way to unbind me from you, dear Euclida. Who can say?
I'll hold you to your promise.
We'll see.
Hang on a tick, Yusi. We ought to tell Xiao.
No, I wouldn't. Got enough on his
You
plate.
do it. Thanks a ton, mate. You've saved my life about 4 ways from Friday.
Again.
Oi, Yusi! Wait up!
Look who's come around this way again. Such a pleasure.
Isn't it?
Oh, I grow weary of this sour-faced contest Euclida and this fellow seem to be holding.
They're siblings, it's natural.
Not to mention this snore of a planet. Everywhere you look, it's sand, sand, and more sand. It's just sad. What did you call it? Lilypaw? Can't recall if I've ever ruled this one.
I don't think it matters now.
More importantly, apprentice, I think it's time you explained what you meant when you said the profound darkness has returned again.
I can answer that one.
Please do watch your tongue, dearest Euclida. It's Aurora now, not apprentice. What else would I mean but what I said? Don't you know the story of how the profound darkness arose in the time of we photoners? Yes, we photoners were responsible for creating that great evil. What a horrible moment that was.
Well, maybe if you weren't all so pissy.
We never expected something so vile. We scrambled and scraped for a plan, a solution of sorts, and just managed to seal it away.
How'd you manage to steal away a massive, awful thing like that?
Magic.
Let me see. I'm just repeating what I've heard, but
Magic, 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 magic.
the profound darkness sees all beings that use photons as its foes. No matter how far away, it hunts them, bent on erasing them. Our answer? We forced all our photons into one single person and sealed them away, together with the profound darkness, obviously.
You did what? Are you serious?
I don't know or care exactly what the process involved, but a good admiral friend of mine told me that's what happened, so it must be true.
Okay.
That's horrible.
Horrible? How? It was the best possible solution. All it took was one person's sacrifice to save everyone else.
We tried that. We ended up saving the person too.
Why are you acting like a goody two-shoes in this situation anyway? You were the original apprentice.
Goody two-shoes. Maybe I am. I doubt I would have thought anything of that when I was apprentice either. But now I'm actually indignant about it. I knew it. It's not just my memories. My mind is being controlled too.
Of course, Darkfall still handed our butts to us after we sealed them away, so I don't have much of a leg to stand on.
You got beat up by Falls, but Profound was an easy task?
You really don't.
Oh boy.
I'm getting bored with this area. Let's go on to the next one.
Hey, mate. Glad you're here. Aurora's giving us shiploads of headaches, as usual.
But she does.
But hey, it's not all spikes and spiders.
I like that phrase.
UC's not all hung up on the past or trying to keep everyone at arm's length anymore. I think having someone else to talk to has been super good for her.
There you go.
Well, I guess it's usually more arguing than talking, but my point stands.
When you used to be a violent she-devil, arguing with people is therapeutic. This lesson is brought to you by Often.
Come to think of it, I haven't been back to the Ark's ship lately. Is everything okay there?
Sure.
Io and Fourier told me they're planning to change the ship's organizational structure or something. Sure you don't need to help with that?
No, they'll figure it out. My job is to kill things.
They said the same thing about changing the administrative structure back in our day, too. Trust me, you don't want to do that. It'll turn out much worse than you think. Take it from someone who's been there.
I'm not worried.
Come to think of it, you smell a bit like Shion.
Excuse me?
What is Shion up to these days? Is Shion doing well?
That's a question, not a statement. That's another tempo they gotta fix. Also, Shion's dead, little lady.
Xiao? Who's that? A copy of Shion or something? Does that mean Shion is no longer with us?
Yes!
I see. So Shion has passed on, huh? I guess that's that. So there's still a copy of Shion around, but the original is gone. Shion doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, we covered that.
That sure brings back old memories. We tried to make copies of Shion too, you know.
And?
But we failed every single time.
Perfection cannot be contained.
This was back during the fall of the Photoner civilization. We tried to copy Shion so we'd have someone to run our organization, which was pretty bloated after we expanded it to the whole universe. The first one's specs were perfect, but we couldn't control it at all. We ended up throwing it into subspace.
Oh, damn.
You can't just do that to living beings, putting them in subspace or alternate dimensions. I swear you photoners did such abhorrent things.
And that's why they're dead.
You're right, it was pretty awful of us. That must be why we paid such a heavy price. After countless failures, we finally succeeded at making a copy we could control. Or so we thought. Unfortunately, it ended up inheriting every malicious thought or greedy desire photoners had at the time.
And it became the profound darkness.
That's right. Human desire and malice are despicable things. That's how people, I mean all of them, really are when you get down to it.
How do you know so much? Were you the one giving all the orders?
Me? Give orders? Huh, as if. I couldn't have been less interested.
But... Oh, you're just gonna leave? Nope.
I only cared about one thing, making sure I was beautiful.
And that's why you ended up
I was
apprentice.
the most beautiful of the Photoners. I could have any man in the universe that I wanted. I was known as the goddess of beauty. Military officers, politicians, all men fell victim to my charm. And get this, anyone lucky enough to spend the night with a beauty of my caliber couldn't help but spill their deepest secrets.
I see where this is going.
I heard all sorts of things. Some things I wanted to know, and some I didn't. Stories of power struggles so awful they would make you sick. Words strung together by nothing but hate and malevolence.
And all that negativity turned you into apprentice.
There's nothing uglier than people who only ever think about screwing over everyone else. Not that I was any better. I was desperately kicking down any women I saw as potential rivals, too.
What you're saying is you were a real bitch. I think. Wonder how many apprentices there have been.
After doing a bit of walking around here, I've realized that the power of the Dark Falls Apprentice has been sealed on this planet.
Yep, that was Matoy.
How do you know that?
I was a Dark False. At one point, anyway. Can't you feel it too, Euclita?
Don't lump me in with you.
What's with a cold shoulder? Fine, I'll just explain what my thinking is here.
Okay.
That giant mining rig is whittling down the power of the apprentice to keep it sealed here, right?
If it is.
Not that I really know anything about that machine or this planet. This moment in time, this entire location, they're completely alien to me. Plus, I can't sense the existence of any photoners here, or anywhere, on the entire world.
They're all
They
dead.
really were wiped out. They're just gone.
Hey, are you...
Well, there was Luther, but he turned into a falls, so I killed him.
I wonder if that mining rig is working properly.
I mean, it seems like it is. The smoke is really billowing up.
But if Apprentice's power is being weakened, what exactly am I sensing? Could there be some kind of catalyst up ahead?
Excuse me?
Hey, where the heck do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
Yusi, what should we do?
Well, we can't just go off and leave her. She and I are linked together.
Why are they still fighting here? You think we would have done something about the millions of fall spawn in the air? Or maybe we wouldn't, I don't know.
Oi, wait up a sec. You just walked us all right into the corrupted region.
Corrupted region? That sounds about right for an unstable place like this.
This looks
has to be
fancier.
The profound darkness's feeding ground, and where its eventual prey is raised. But
Corrupted, this place looks new compared to the rest of the
the
underground
profound
shafts.
darkness ended up being revived somewhere else altogether, didn't it?
Yeah, over Nefarious.
In that case, there's no need for this corrupted region anymore. It's just hanging in limbo. Or, well, maybe not. This place doesn't fit in with the rest of the world. Time flows differently here than everywhere else.
Excuse me?
It's pretty much like how I am now. Euclita?
You sent something up ahead, right? If we're going to investigate, we should hurry up and get to it.
Okay.
The corrupted region is pretty much the worst. It's like all of the crappiest things in the universe decided to band together and settle here.
Sure, often.
If the corrupted region adapted itself to the planet completely, it'd be even worse than this, don't you think?
Maybe.
I don't know anything about that. I'm not a Dark False.
Now.
Hey, Euclita. Why did you become a host for Apprentice?
A perfectly valid question. I'd very much like to know the answer.
Yusi just got caught up in it. Don't make her out to be like you. You became a Dark Falls on your own.
On my own. Huh. It's true. I became a Dark False of my own volition.
Yeah, it seems exactly like what you would do.
Care to listen to a little story of mine? A story
sure.
about the most beautiful woman in the world, who made it all the way to the top through her sheer beauty. My story. I was confident in everything about me. My cuteness, my beauty, my skill, my experience. I wanted to be second to no one. While everyone around me crumbled to the bottom, I alone remained at the top. But the people beneath me kept reaching up. Masses of greedy hands tried to grab me by the ankles and pull me down. I was beset by not only their hands, but by the very nature of the world. People grow weary. They grow old. I couldn't fight it. People rise and fall. That's just the way of the world. I knew that, but still, I couldn't bring myself to get off the stage. Should I have cloned myself or sought a new body to stay young?
She's sort of a projection.
That's not who I am. I became number one by staying just the way I was. So, if I don't stay the way I am, there's no point to anything. In the meantime, our grand effort to produce a copy of Xion failed so drastically that it gave birth to the profound darkness. It was such a tumultuous time, but me, I didn't give a rat's ass about any of it. I was
Language.
fighting in a different world, a beautiful yet frightening world, fraught with lies, doubt, and jealousy. Wanting to stay more beautiful than everyone, be more entrancing than everyone, be younger than everyone.
And
That was
vainer
all
than
I
everyone.
aimed for. I should have stopped there. What?
That desire overtake you? Okay, so to cover something real quick while I'm at this choice for people who haven't caught up. So, Aurora is sort of a projection right now. She's attached to Euclida in some way. And she's already said earlier that she only looks like a child right now, but she, I guess, was at one point much older, so she's only that tall right now because of something to do with her being essentially a ghost. But she is the photoner who was the original Dark Falls apprentice. And incredibly vain and incredibly bitchy, and you can see why she became apprentice.
I don't remember all that clearly. But it wasn't all my fault. I'm not the only Dark Falls that's been born. Others went on a rampage.
Elder?
We can't erase what we apprentice hosts have done, Aurora. We corrupted so many planets and helped revive the profound darkness.
I don't think you corrupted any planets.
We share some responsibility for that. We both do.
I don't think you did a whole lot as you apprentice Euclida. And you were a half-assed apprentice at that.
Oh, you see.
Something's bothering me. Let's go further in.
Well, I have no healing items? I don't like that idea. They need to drop me some mates. What is a Lillipon doing in? She saved it. Run.
Did you get lost, little fella? There. Everything's okay now.
Yeah, right?
He really doesn't like you.
Of course he shouldn't. When I was apprentice, I assaulted this planet many times.
And they recognize you.
When I see how their kind reacts to me, I understand how much I made the Arcs and the Lillipans suffer.
It wasn't just that. The abnormalities occurring on this planet weren't just caused by us alone.
But we were the biggest part of it.
But that's what they think. That's why they came to keep an eye on us.
And you're okay going along with that, Euclida? You just got swept up in this. You shouldn't have to be hated by everyone. or shoulder all the blame.
And yet she does.
Yeah, sometimes I think it's pretty unreasonable. But I can't blame anyone else. Regardless of whether I wanted it, the fact remains, I was at Dark Falls. Tell me, Aurora, what are you afraid of?
What?
Probably not much now.
I'm not afraid.
We have a link between us. I can even get a sense of what you're feeling. Are you really that afraid of having people hate you?
She just wants to be loved.
Of course I am. If people hate me, it's over. I'll have nowhere to go but down.
Still kind of vain.
I got to where I was thanks to people loving me.
They didn't really love you.
I never wanted anyone to hate me. I wanted everyone to love me. Believe me, I didn't want anything to do with the profound darkness. I wanted no part of it. And yet, everyone blames everything on us. They despise us. Despise me. That's why I answered its call. But I never expected it to end up like this. Everyone, where did everyone go? They left me behind.
They all died.
You call us gods. We can't be done in that easily. Where are the 7 god photoners? The 13 goddess photoners? Where?
You're all dead.
After we threw away so much, abandoned everything else, just so we could reach the top. My Labs, Flori, Roth, Nanaki, Tom, are you all really gone? I never meant for it to turn out this way.
Yeah, kind of.
Why did it end up this way? Euclida, I didn't do anything wrong, right? It isn't my fault, is it? Please, Euclida, answer me. You and I, we're not. We can't be evil, can we?
You did make some bad decisions.
Something you'll simply have to decide for yourself.
Okay then. A lot of cutscenes in this one, but they don't save our progress. You crazy. Oh, Anga.
That's an Anga Fandaj.
So, this is the catalyst, or should I call it food, for the profound darkness?
Fondage.
What the heck is it even doing? Sending something down into the ground.
It's looking for Apprentice's lost power.
It might be more accurate to say it's being absorbed. Wouldn't you say, Aurora?
When's all the healing items it gives me?
Ow! What's the big idea here, Euclida?
Pay attention, child.
You're older than me, aren't you? How long are you going to keep cowering like this?
I'm not cowering.
That's twice I've had to tell you I can tell what you're feeling. Will there need to be a third time?
Is this the time to be fighting?
Why you're even back here to begin with. When photons take shape like this, it's always for a reason, be it good or bad. So
True.
tell me, why have you broken away from the profound darkness and Dark Falls to come back here?
You have business to finish.
Photons reconstructed you at this very moment, in this location. What purpose do you serve by being here?
What am I doing here? What purpose?
It's nice that Anga is gonna wait for this conversation to end before it
What's done is
attacks.
done. The past is the past. You can't change that no matter how long you wallow around stewing in regret. The only thing you can do is work hard from now on so it doesn't happen again. That goes for the both of us.
How do you always find strength in times like these, Euclida?
Because often it's beat it into her head like a broken record.
I couldn't do it if I was alone. I would have fallen into my own downward spiral long ago. But that's not the case. I have people who are here for me. That's really all it takes.
About a week ago, you were Edge Queen.
Will you be there for me, Euclita? Will you believe in me?
Euclida should have become a phantom. Just saying.
That's 3 times. We're all here because of you. How can you fret over something so obvious, Aurora?
Good grief. I'm supposed to be the one who's always spurring everyone on. What am I doing? Reduced to taking support from a child like you?
You look like a child.
The return of the profound darkness has awakened the powers of Apprentice that have been sealed here. It's searching for things to feed on now. That's all that monstrosity cares about. Food.
I like food.
Well, we'll have to make sure it doesn't ruin its diet with a snack like this.
Way to
Euclita,
talk
let's
it down.
put an end to this.
Awesome.
To Apprentice. You and me, here and now. My powers are at your command.
At my command?
Call out my name, Euclita. You know it. The name that gleams brighter than any other. The name that...
See you later, Flyer Go. Thanks for stopping by.
In the most captivating of dances. The name that symbolizes who I truly am. Reach deep inside me, listen. Hear my true name and proclaim it aloud.
Entrance us, Sky Dancer Aurora.
That's a lot of words for essentially, I have Keyblade guns.
Aurora, this weapon. Is this you?
All I am now is a collection of photons. Just as I can take shape as a human, so can I become a weapon. One built for you, Euclita.
I should warn you up front. I'm pretty rough with my weapons.
You don't need to worry. The more it hurts, the closer I come to salvation.
Aurora's like, hurt me, Euclida. And now it's angry.
We're taking that thing down and cutting it loose before an apprentice can eat its fill. Come on, you two. Right!
And I still don't carry a weapon in cutscenes. Bold of the game to assume I just use my fists. Alright, Anga. You wanna play? Let's play. And it's dead. It's gonna do the thing where it... And... Yeah, just... Oh, and it's dead. Oops, I think Euclida actually killed it, which is great. That would have been more fun on hardcore, I will admit. But at least it's done.
We did it. We should be good now, right?
Maybe.
You see?
Thumbs up.
Get away from there!
He's gonna blow...
Disgusting! What the heck are these?
Apprentice absorbed it.
Guess someone couldn't control their appetite. It even gulped down those broken shards we left the monster in. Stubborn and gluttonous to boot.
Damn!
Maybe it got that from you.
No, hush, Euclita.
Is everyone alright?
Oh, now you tune in?
False spawn readings on Lily are rising. Looks like Aurora's appearance was a sign of things to come.
Oh boy.
That means an apprentice has been nesting on the planet itself, trying to force its own revival.
Well, canonically, we haven't killed the apprentice in god form yet.
I have a feeling this is more than the four of us can handle alone, Nikita.
Hey, Ark's contact! You, the one who just called. Are you listening?
Of course. I read you loud and clear. Pleasure to finally meet you, Euclita.
Save it for later.
Darkfall's apprentice is trying to revive itself. To stop it, we're going to need the support of as many operatives as you can spare. Can we count on you for help?
You don't even have to ask. I'm dispatching an emergency alert right now to all ARC's ops. Will that suffice?
Getting the fuck out of here would also help.
You really trust me so easily?
Often does.
I can. Because your actions have been worthy of trust. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I mean, I helped you this far, right?
Okay, you four. It's too dangerous to stay there. So come back here for a bit.
Come back? Are you inviting me onto the Ark's ship?
You're questioning this now?
What's the matter, Euclita? Are you scared? Are you shaking in your boots thinking everyone's gonna be angry with you and hate you?
Smack.
Yusi, let's get going.
Or stay here and get electrocuted by darkness. Just go.
Whatever. I guess I have no choice.
I have more to do here than I thought. It's angry. Huh. When did my labels break?
Test 1, 2. Hello, ARC's operatives. Can you all hear me? I, Aurora, am going to explain what's going on right now. So, sit back and get ready to listen and be appreciative. Ow!
Now's not the time to act all high and mighty.
We got murderings
Sorry
to do.
about that. Moving on. The true form of apprentice, which was sealed on Lilipa, is now trying to revive itself.
It's putting itself back together in the depths of Lilipa.
It hasn't made any drastic moves just yet, but it won't be long till it's returned. Mark my words.
Both of us former apprentice hosts can attest to that. You can trust us.
Just out
Normally,
yourself, why
we
don't
should
you?
be the ones to take care of it. But we're lacking in strength, numbers, well, just about everything. So please, ARC's operatives, everyone, lend us your power. Help us stop Apprentice from reviving.
Is that not the goal?
ARC's raison d'etre is the utter eradication of Falspawn, so you'd probably fight it without our prompting, but consider this my own personal humble request. Please, defeat it. Defeat Apprentice.
How does Aurora know French? Just throwing that in there. That seemed unnecessary. Oh, right, my drink's gone. I'll fix my labels when this is done. I'm not sure why they broke.
Teleportation will commence shortly. We're all trusting you to put a stop to Apprentice's resurrection.
I intend to.
AISs are available for this mission. Mind their limited
Alright, so
capacity, though. Good luck out there.
AISs are available for this mission. It's the first time they've been available in game. In this case. Just gonna skip to the end, I take it.
Take out everything up ahead.
Take out everything. Okay. Say that like I wasn't intending. Say that like I had no intention of, you know. I did not mean to do that. Don't think I shoot lives very long. Oh, I missed an opportunity to unload onto her. Ah, oh, damn it. Thank you for the sub, Elemental. That also happened to fix my labels, so cool. They just needed to re-ping, I guess. Oh, I did it again, damn it. Well, I appreciate that. It's all really helpful this in this day and age. What am I targeting? You. I'm not actually defending the purple tower at this point. It hasn't stated as much. Ow. Ow. You know, that's possible. I mean, it isn't doing a lot of damage to me personally. I just like the opportunity to use the AIS. Break. Did I? Oh. Oh, we're done. Boom. Sorry, apprentice. Sorry, apprentice. Dead. Good.
I'm detecting no enemy presence now. Things should calm down for the time being.
Indeed.
But you know this isn't over yet, Euclita.
Go come back.
The seal keeping Apprentice down was destroyed due to the revival of the profound darkness.
Yes. Well, I do. I'm sorry that they're dead.
As long as the profound darkness is out there, its influence should draw Apprentice out again at some point.
And then we'll kill it again.
Could always appear here on Lilliput again, but there's also a very real possibility it could escape and turn up somewhere else.
Set it back up, I'll kill it again.
Right now, it doesn't seem to sense any potential suitable vessels, but if it finds one, it could go after it.
Basically, it's not a stretch to say it could show up anywhere, as long as the conditions are right.
I'll kill it
These
again.
damn dark falls are like cockroaches. They can survive almost anything. I wonder how the original host feels about all this, huh?
You know, you can sense it.
Let's see. I have a feeling the more recent hosts have had a greater impact.
Perhaps.
If we'd made one false move, we would have ended up like that.
But you didn't, so now you're not dead.
But we didn't, thanks to your brother and his friend.
Oh yeah, that too.
What? Does that bother you? They did save you, didn't they?
It's not like I asked anyone to swoop in and come to my rescue.
But we did.
Why do you insist on being so stubborn sometimes?
She's Lita?
Euclita, I think you need to express your appreciation a bit more.
I do, through my actions.
No, you gotta say it or we don't know.
That may make sense to you, but I'm not sure everyone else is on the same page.
Exactly.
Ah, I get it. You're too embarrassed to say the words out loud. Sometimes you act as young as I look.
Ouch.
I absolutely do not.
Well, I mean...
Grateful. I appreciate their help more than I can say.
Well, I mean, when you were turned into this thing, you were literally like 5 years old, maybe.
I wouldn't have been able to come back here without them.
And you didn't want to at first.
I owe both of them a great debt. The one who set me free. I can't thank often enough for waiting for me and believing in me.
You know, you fought him every second of the way.
Lucy? Did you say something about me?
Nope. Nope, absolutely nothing. You heard nothing.
Aurora! What? Now, don't act like it's my fault. You're the one who launched into a soliloquy.
Lucy? What did you say about me and our best mate?
Nothing. Just forget it.
Embarrassing
I'd
moment.
just
It's
stop feeding
embarrassing.
for now, but we don't know when it'll rear its ugly head again. And then there's the profound darkness itself. Not to mention the dark falls it'll likely keep producing.
And we'll kill him every time.
We don't have time to waste just standing around. We need to get back there and fast. Hey, put some spring in your step!
Did I say something to rustle her feathers?
Correct, Elemental. You can pronounce soliloquy. But then she uses words like rat's ass. Yes. She needs more elegant words.
No. Dear Euclita's just embarrassed. It's so cute when she lets the facade slip. I've got a knack for stripping away layers of stubbornness. Let's just take it slow with her.
Okay, whatever you want.
I'm totally lost here, love.
Let's head back. Euclita will get lonely if we stay away too long.
True.